Alright, let's get into it. The truth on being a YouTuber. This speaks to me. I'm a YouTuber. I'm a streamer. But I'm a YouTuber at heart. Let's watch this.
To realize that I'm sort of a decent sized YouTuber now. Like, we just passed 6 million subscribers.
That's
and
pretty
it's kind
crazy.
of getting crazy. In 2019, I wrote down that one of my life dreams was to have 10,000 subscribers. You might have missed it, but I said life dream. Now we're getting close to 10 million. If you're not subscribed, subscribe now. Face reveal at 10 million? Maybe? I don't know. If you ask any kid what their dream job is nowadays, they will—
Damn, bro, he got 6 million. You don't even have to freaking show his face. I'm out here risking my identity. Well, he out here making bread and he doesn't have to show his face. What the frack, man? The frack is that?
probably say a YouTuber. If they say it's to be a TikToker, just walk away. But since my YouTuber dream came true, I want to give you my honest experience on being a famous full-time YouTuber. Don't get me wrong, I love my job and I literally wouldn't dream of doing anything else in my life. But I thought this would be interesting to share. So this is the inside scoop on being a YouTuber. The great things, the bad things, and the one thing that almost ruined my life. So the first great thing, you are him for like 2 months. In my experience, I kind of blew up overnight. I gained close to 700,000 subscribers in 1 month, which
crazy.
is actually insane.
During
that time, I honestly
I would love that, bro. I'm on the slow grind. Like, I don't mind it because growth is growth, but damn, bro, I'm on that slow grind. This guy fucking killing it, man. He killing it. Shout out to him, man. Doesn't even have to show his face. Making bread, that's good advice. Like, anyone out there, if you don't have to show your face and you can find a niche where you can just post videos as you please with animations, do it.
like I ruled the world. Every room I walked into, I felt like I was Obama, and people would gasp and whisper, "Oh my god, that's that random famous YouTuber dude." No way. Yeah, this was all in my head. Nobody knew who I was, and no one really cares. Most people believe that suddenly becoming famous is the best feeling in the world, and it lasts forever. But I'm glad to say it only lasted around 2 months. You guys might see us as these famous big YouTuber stars that's got it all. Subscribers, money, fame, the dream job, girls all over us. Okay, that last part is a huge lie. I'm lonely. But I quickly realized that I'm still a normal, weird human. The only difference is that now I have to play 60 hours of Minecraft a week. I still live a pretty normal life in my small, stinky old city in Canada, where the most talked about thing is oil. Literally, our hockey team is called the Oilers. Bruh. A lot of people ask me, why do you still live in Edmonton? You have the money and the job to live anywhere in the world, yet you choose to live here. Well, that leads me to the second great thing. Freedom! Sorta. Being a full-time YouTuber means that you are your own boss. So you can sleep whenever you want and wake up whenever you want. It literally feels like an unlimited summer break, and we all know how good that feels. So since I don't need to wake up for school or work, that means I can theoretically live anywhere I want.
I don't have the success amount of this guy, but I think routine is important and you should have some type of schedule. If you're just doing random shit, especially if you're on the come up, I would not recommend it. I recommend being as consistent as you can be and having a schedule that works really well for you and your everyday life, without a doubt.
LA, Dubai, Mexico, Europe. Just imagine working on a beach with a nice cool drink in my hand. Dude, I can even work in the middle of the ocean if I wanted to, which would honestly be so scary. So why would I still choose to live in Edmonton? It snows 6 months out of the year, gets to negative 50 degrees every winter, and has nothing to do in it. Everyone tells me, you're famous, go live in LA and be a celebrity. Like, what are you doing? Go be friends with Justin Bieber or The Rock. Well, I might be the first to tell you that being famous isn't that cool. I mean, I haven't face revealed yet, so I don't get recognized often, but I do occasionally by my voice at VidCon or old friends that treat me like I'm Tom Cruise because now I'm famous. But I'll tell you right now, it's not that sick. That's probably why you always see celebrities getting mad at paparazzi.
This is the thing, you always want something that you don't have. This is the biggest thing, right? This is just a little bit of advice, like, for everyone. If you're someone that's hungry, you're never going to be satisfied. But this is the bigger thing. I've noticed this with everyone, even people that aren't exactly the most productive people. You want something that you don't have, and then once you've got it, you want the next best thing. There is a level of unsatisfaction within, or just not. Sorry, there's an aspect to your life where you're not necessarily satisfied. You'll be almost not satisfied with pretty much everything. There's always something that you want. There's always greed. There's a greed aspect, but I also think that there's a hunger aspect. You can use it to your advantage, but it can also be a disadvantage. There's, there's a balance between being grateful and also being, aspiracious and ambitious to try and chase something else better for yourself. But there's a balance. Because if you get too greedy, you're never going to be satisfied, and you don't want to be in that place. You always want to be bettering yourself, but at the same time, you don't want to be always just a piece of shit, basically, just ungrateful and just a piece of shit. You got to back it up with work and consistency, but there's a balance for sure.
Hey, good morning, Kanye.
Shut the
But I'm not a celebrity or a rock star. I just scream into my mic and ape on video games. Don't get me wrong though, I would love to meet all of my fans one day and talk to you in person. That's literally my next dream goal. To post a variety gaming videos, face reveal, and make occasional IRL videos one day. Maybe when we hit 10 million subscribers. So subscribe right now if you want a face reveal. But the famous part that people
10 mil for a face reveal is kind of crazy. Kind of crazy. How many subs he got? He does have 6.34. 1 month ago, about 800k. Not too bad, right, chat? Not too bad, but it's kind of crazy. You want to, you want bloody 10 mil for a face reveal, but that's also dedication, man. He doesn't have to show his face, and he making bread.
Fantasized over is kind of overhyped.
He can live the best of both worlds. He can use stuff to his advantage, having a high status sort of lifestyle and job, but at the same time, he doesn't have to deal with all the consequences. He still has privacy, bro. Damn, that good.
My opinion. Like, we are still people. I still want to feel like a person. The only difference is that millions of people know my name now, but like, I still gotta put on my own pants every morning or scrub my own back, you know? The reason why I don't live anywhere else is because I enjoy my little life in Canada. My entire life is here. All of my friends and family keep me grounded. They don't treat me differently because I have 6 million subscribers, and realistically, nobody should. I still want to feel like a human because I literally am. I've had people treat me horribly after they found out I was a famous YouTuber, but that's a story for another time.
Hate comes from below, chat. Hate comes from below. People hating on you for success, fuck them, bro.
So why did I say you sorta get freedom? Well, I had the dream of being a full-time YouTuber so I didn't have to work a 9-to-5 job. But now I work a 24/7, so I rarely have time to enjoy myself and my personal life. You might not like to hear this, and no YouTuber wants to say this, but I will. Being a YouTuber is kinda hard. Everybody thinks it's easy. Bro, I even thought that before I became a full-time YouTuber. I always said, damn, this guy gets to play video games for a living and makes money? Bro's life is on easy mode. He might even be on peaceful difficulty with totems, but I realized it's not that easy, at least for me. Maybe I'm a baby, I don't know. I'm not complaining. Like I said, I love my job. It's so awesome entertaining you.
If you love what you're doing and you're making money off it, that's the best place you can be, regardless if it's easy or hard. Like, obviously different jobs waver, but it also depends on the individual. If you enjoy what you're doing, it ain't hard then. You just enjoy doing what you're doing. That's the difference, right? So this guy enjoys doing YouTube. He enjoys making YouTube videos. It doesn't really feel like work. It's his life. It's his blood. Whereas if he was to do work at McDonald's, wouldn't be the same. It would feel like a 9-to-5. It would feel draining and just not enjoyable. So that's the difference.
You guys,
not difficulty, but the feeling and the mindset behind what you're doing.
And building the best army on YouTube. But I guess there's more to being a YouTuber that meets the eye. You guys obviously just see me playing games, but behind the scenes, it's a lot of business, hiring, team managing, stupid tax stuff, planning, and boring things you wouldn't really think of. A lot of you still think I make all of my videos by myself, but it might surprise you that I have a team of 17 amazing people to make these Minecraft.
Really boring. Bro, what are you talking about? Join in. Like, what are you talking about, bro? You come in and out. Where's the support? Give me stuff. Like, you're not even active in the Discord. If you want me to react to stuff and you want to change the content a little bit, put some stuff in. I'll cater a little bit. But, bro, I'm trying to be insightful. What, you rather me be, I don't know, crashing out and having some repercussions or something? Is that what you find entertaining? Well, fuck you.
Minecraft and Roblox
Fuck
videos
you,
happen.
bro.
Now with these very cool looking animations that you're watching, which look so sick, shout out to the animators, adds like another 8 people. So this YouTube dream basically became running a full-blown media company, which again is amazing. I'd rather do this job than make lattes for Karens and Lindas every morning, or build giant windows in a hot sweaty factory, or move heavy furniture in a warehouse all day, which I all did for a combined 6 years. I have some pretty hilarious stories about my previous jobs I used to work. So if you want to hear those stories, let me know. But this is by far the worst thing about being a YouTuber, at least for me personally. Now that I don't have a hard cutoff time for work like a typical job, I literally spend every available minute working because there's always something I need to get done. So now when I go out to try and enjoy myself or do normal human tasks like grocery shop, take a walk, or even hang out with friends and family, the only thing I can think of is how I am not working right now. And
That's what I mean. It's all about the mindset. The more stuff you do that feels taxing, the worse it's going to be, right? So if you're doing something as simple as, I don't know, packing shelves, and you don't like packing shelves, and you just clock in, clock out, and it's dragging and you dread it, it's going to feel like shit. You're going to hate it. You don't want to do it. You want to freaking just end it all. You just won't want to be there. But if you do something that you enjoy, something that you're passionate about, something that you're going to invest your heart, sweat, and tears into, it's going to be a lot more, rewarding. And you're also going to fall in love with the grind as well. It's really just about your mindset. If you like doing sales, you're going to enjoy sales jobs. If you like real estate, you're going to enjoy real estate. If you like YouTube, you're going to enjoy YouTube. If you like streaming, you're going to enjoy it. Yeah, you're going to have your bad days about dreading about it, and it's a bit, you're not in that flow state or that energetic vibe, but overall, you'll still way prefer it over working at McDonald's.
Not being productive or getting anything done, because since I'm my own boss, I can work at any time, and during that time when I'm not working, I'm beating myself up for it. It's really bad for my mental health. But that leads us to the second negative-ish thing about being a full-time YouTuber: burnout. You've probably seen all of these YouTubers quitting over the past year, and I really wanted to talk about that, which is sort of why I'm making this video, just to get my thoughts and feelings out. But burnout is a real thing. Being a YouTuber kind of means that you need to be perfect in every aspect to succeed. For example, your editing needs to be amazing, your ideas, execution, being entertaining, and all of the behind-the-scenes stuff I mentioned earlier, like running a team, dealing with sponsors, merch, social media, and all that, which can all get very tiring, especially because you're kind of learning how to deal with all of this as you go, and there's no
this is the other thing too. With a 9 to 5, you have PR, you have HR, you have bosses, managers, other co-workers. You have a bit more of a team and a structure to rely on. When you're doing YouTube or any sort of influencing or entrepreneurship, there's not really that much of a structural playbook. Yes, you can go for other people to inspire you. Yes, you can collaborate with people and ask for advice, but overall, your approach and how you do it really depends on you and you alone. That's how you make a difference. That's how you're different in the industry, but that's like how also you approach it. There is no actual proper structure to it either, so there's a bit of a negative to it.
Playbook or guide. To me, it sometimes feels like I'm being stretched like 15 different directions at
feel
once,
like that.
And it gets to a
Again, I'm only low level, so I ain't complaining either, but it can be like that.
Point where I break, and I personally found it very hard to forget about work and take a break. YouTube is always on my mind, even when I'm showering, going to bed, when I'm with friends. I even have dreams about YouTube. It's been really hard to disconnect and enjoy my personal life sometimes. That's one thing I miss a lot. With most normal jobs, you work the 8 hours, then you go home and forget about it completely until work starts again in the morning.
Clock out, whereas this business, it's not about that. It's not, this is the thing with this industry. With this industry of doing content creation, you can't have the mentality of clocking in, clocking out. It is very much obsessed, competitive, just full-blown, 24/7 invested in it. If you don't have that mindset, you shouldn't be in this industry. It is as simple as that. You got to be obsessed. It ain't a 9 to 5 sort of clock in, clock out style. You got to be bang, 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 bang. That's how you got to be. You just got to be in it to win it, basically. It's very competitive. And if you don't do that, you're going to lose.
morning. For me, it feels like it's non-stop and impossible to take a mental break. So right now, you might be thinking to yourself, you're not even working, Cookie. You're playing Minecraft. Like, what are you talking about? Well, I'm gonna be real with you guys. It might be hard to believe, but sometimes it doesn't feel like I'm playing a game anymore. I hate to say it, but sometimes it feels like I'm just clocking into work. Again,
Damn.
don't get me wrong. I love what I do. I do have fun, and it's awesome entertaining you guys, but playing Minecraft every day all alone with a set schedule to finish this and that at a certain date and time so I can post every Friday honestly feels like an office job sometimes. And it might sound like I'm being ungrateful, but this is my dream job. I would never do anything else in the world. I love it. But like every YouTuber who retired said, a dream job is still a job. I still need to eat, you know? Okay, but now let's talk about something you are
Facts.
all thinking of and waiting for. The YouTube money. Oh, Cookie, how can you say your job is so bad when you make so much money? Shut up. Nah, I'm just kidding. But
He
yeah,
would make a
you are
decent
right.
amount. 6.3 million million subscribers, bro. And he's getting like a mil a vid. Depending how frequent he posts.
We all
Damn,
know
bro.
YouTubers make a lot of money. The kind of money that I will never ever deserve. The fact that I make more than a doctor who literally saves lives and who we rely on to keep us healthy honestly makes me very sad and feel very guilty, which is one thing I've always felt ever since I became a YouTuber. Guilt. I feel that I don't deserve this. Like, who am I to make all of this money and to have all of these things? Like, who am I? I could go buy a ton of fancy
You
cars.
did put in the work though. It depends what you want to do. Like and money is not everything. It is purely doing what you love and being able to make a living out of it. So if you're a doctor and you like being a doctor or you like medical school or whatever it is, like whatever aspect of being a doctor, saving people, operating on people, maybe being just a normal GP and helping assist people when they're sick. That might give you fulfillment that if you were to work at some other business job that earns more money, wouldn't give you. It's about the fulfillment of your purpose on this earth, and not everyone's going to figure that out straight away. But that's the whole thing. It's not just about money. It's just about living within the means of the life that you want to live, and being able to live that life, being able to feed your family or feed yourself, or being able to survive while doing it. That's the whole point of it. So you shouldn't necessarily feel guilty either. Yeah, the world's messed up. Yeah, doctors probably should be getting paid more than YouTubers, but it is what it is.
Beach houses, jewelry, and just show off, but I kind of don't want to. I'm still Chinese. I've never been a big spender. It's just not in my DNA. All I know is save, and rice noodle. But my main goal has always been to retire my parents because they work so damn hard and they deserve to take a break. I've tried convincing them to retire for years, but it never ever worked. My dad literally works 12 hours a day, 6 days a week, and doesn't even get paid minimum wage. But he still works his ass off. His reason is because what if Kevin or my brother needs money one day? Like, bruh, sit down and relax for once, dad. Although on this topic, I do have some good news that I'll tell you at the end of the video. So with all of this money that I make, I try my best to do good with it. Charities, donations, giving friends full-time jobs on my Cookie Crew team. It's crazy. And thanks to you guys, I've been lucky enough to buy myself a car and live in an apartment. Also, one of the best things is I get to treat my friends and family to experiences. Like
that's what I mean, bro. Like, that's what you want to do. Shout out to him. Shout out to him. That was a good video. Obviously, he's going to talk about other stuff, but you get the gist. You get the gist. But you got to keep chasing your dreams. Only you are going to get to where you want to go. You got to hold yourself accountable and try and do things that you love. Try and find a way. Find something that you like and try and find something within that will make you money and work towards it and work your ass off and you'll succeed. That's how you got to be about it.